style on 6 years. Nothing changed. It made me want to go to the baseball. I guess let's just sit out and just explore. Y'all, it will be called, it will be tested. It will. This guy just had to get insane amount of confidence up there. That's ridiculous. Maybe it's supposed to be like a mini boss type character, I think. But those seems way too strong to attack on. Yeah, some of this is how the fuck things just with enemies. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Roadside cave is typically like your very first starter spot, you know, to kill a wolf in there. So far, I can't kill anything besides like humans. Also, the switch attacks are really good. Just slots. That's good. So I could get the trick attacks out of it. Oh, trick attacks like two angles, like after a dodge or attack.
Not yet. Credits from top of the line, PhD students assess sensitivity, collective energy allows programs or activities, and it allows them to take results. That's still a law, not yet, was everything.
It's just a tiny stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This, and I was just waiting for it to come out. I think this was a really big update. So far, this feels like I don't know if the blood well happened. It's big shit effects. These are pretty good starting stats. 18 vigor, 17 strength, like I'll get a pound. Kind of thing in the basic area. Then they can do like 2 damage to it. I mean, I might just get something else. This doesn't seem that good. But it's been 60 days, 60 days, that's all 60 days. This was a shot at. So that those type things are this should be baby type bombs. But I can't do fucking any damage to these things. There's no chance this guy's gonna do it, fucking boss. That's shit. How do you get out of here? No, I would just die. Instead of the constant work over. I'll be honest, this is really fucking awesome. So I'm like trying to figure out, where I go to, get started, start killing stuff. Roadside cave is like the most basic of basics. Obviously, when I put a true set on, you get anything I came from. Let's go. I got some shit around the board. Let's see what the building program is for this.
I want that kid so bad. I need to trade up for him. He is going to be my next franchise center. Part of me said that maybe those things down in the cave were considered like beasts. So I had a serrated weapon for them, but these things should also be considered beasts. There's some skills to see what the patrol looks like. And there's a boost line equivalent. I can just gun carry the equivalent.
first one. The parry timing on one of us is so slow. I'm gonna win for what would have been like a medium show parry. Way too slow.
Never sacrifice bedtime for partisan.
Oh boy, this is a conversation that I think we should have had earlier in the season, but you know what? I wanted to let it marinate a little bit. Wanted to see what the sample size could get up to for this player, this prospect that we're going to be diving into today. Because today's commentary topic, today's video, we're going over a guy that we've already made one video about, at least. And the one video that we made about this dude was all the way back during the 2025 NHL draft, when the Montreal Canadiens selected him in the third round. Other than that, we haven't made a single commentary about this guy until now. And my gosh, it is absolutely a good time to be talking about this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking our commentary conversations over to the Medicine Hat Tigers in the WHL, where one Montreal Canadiens, Bryce Pickford, has taken over the team. Not literally. He's just a player on the team. There are still coaches, GMs, and executives that are above him, but technically Bryce Pickford is one of the best players on the Medicine Hat Tigers this year, and he is a Montreal Canadiens prospect whom you should know about. He's a 19-year-old from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, 6'1", 185, a right-handed defenseman, drafted by the Canadiens in the 81st overall spot in the third round of this most recent draft. And the interesting thing about Bryce Pickford is the fact that he was drafted out of the Medicine Hat Tigers in the WHL allowed some folks to question whether or not this was a guy that was really as good as his numbers would have implied. Because when Pickford was drafted by Montreal, by the way, he was an overage draft pick. He was actually eligible for 2024's NHL entry draft, but was undrafted out of the Seattle Thunderbirds. In his draft plus one season, he was a point-per-game defenseman with the Medicine Hat Tigers and way over a point per game in the playoffs. 47 points in 48 games in the regular season. In the postseason, he had 24 points in 18 games.
If you are a nonprofit, the productivity apps they know and love. Eligible nonprofits now get a 75% discount on Microsoft's 365 Business Premium. Get started by clicking the link or visiting at Microsoft.com/nonprofit.
On top of this, he had more goals than assists in the postseason and had a 20-goal regular season on top of that. You could very well make the argument that, hey, this guy's playing with Medicine Hat. This guy's playing with Gavin McKenna, so of course his numbers are going to be super high. Plus, he's an overager. No wonder Pickford was taken in the third round. But my, oh my, have we started to see that absolutely elite offensive talent in the WHL put itself on display this year? Because right now, Bryce Pickford has 44 points in 31 games. And 25 goals on top of that. Oh, my goodness, we spoke about this in the scouting report video back in June when he was taken by the Canadiens, but he's an all-around defenseman with goal-scoring capabilities, proactively filling gaps in around defensive zone coverage, many of which he creates with give and goes. Using the weak side, middle, and lateral space, Bryce Pickford is constantly open for one-timers and especially walk-in wristers. When a pass comes near, he gets in motion, catches it straight in the shooting pocket, conceals his release, and snipes. The fact that this guy has 25 goals on the season already, he is on pace for a 53-goal year, is outstanding as the captain of the Medicine Hat Tigers. And if you go over to the WHL as it stands right now, Bryce Pickford leads the league in goals. Yeah, I think we probably should have started out with that. He leads the league in goals as a defenseman. What in the world? Who does that? How is that even possible? The top scoring defenseman in the WHL, the second place guy in terms of goals, is Jonas Wu, who has 9 fewer goals than Bryce Pickford. Interestingly enough, Wu also plays for the Medicine Hat Tigers, so their defense are really getting in on the goal scoring here. A few days ago, there was a post made on the R-Hats subreddit where Bryce Pickford walks in on the power play and absolutely fires a one-timer from the OB spot. This video was posted, and some of the comments have some interesting conversations about this guy. Guys Time goes out there and asks, somebody please tell me what to make of Bryce Pickford. I don't know how to evaluate overage offensive defensemen in the WHL. I've seen a lot of good things, such as high production, good shot, and captaincy, but I don't want to overhype him. Top Reply says, as of yesterday, Bryce Pickford had a 34 NHL equivalency score. Here are other Hats prospects with similar NHL E scores at the same age. Josh Brook, Alex Broadway, Couples Pop, and BT Suda. His actually has good production, and so good they have seen him get off the strong. And then look at this box of saying, if he can sustain this in the radio team and just next time, this starts to be good at us. Right, it's fair and solid. Various ways to get face on these. The weapon of playing was still alongside the forward. See that because the direction stays like that. Still have see that. That's now he's got what face over that woman's head. He's still face forward. Every strength of the damage for a boy doesn't have to put forward. He's leading this little score. And he has 11 more goals in that high scoring together. Also,
excellent job here. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Swing and a miss. Puck scooped up by Holloway. Hart's to the pass. Looking to end it. Hart's going to hang on for a whistle. Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine. You got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Was in his prime. PK Subban was absolutely one of the best young defensemen in the league coming into the early 2010s era. But PK obviously left a long-lasting impression on the playoffs in his team number 1 team. Bryce Pickford was unfortunately not going to be staffed with Louis Hudson as the top offensive dude in Nolan Bronford, also filling running backs off there long term. But Bryce Pickford can max out as a very strong offensive NHL producer next year, that we might start to think about this guy as a lethal power play team threat from Montreal if he's able to consistently put together those results. We also had Gavin McKinnon go out there and make a few statements about Bryce Clifford. There was a video on Twitter yesterday of Andrew Thompson, Drew Deeks. It's a video of Gavin McKenna literally speaking out about Pickford from the Medicine Hat Tigers experience of it together. And McKenna says that, yeah, he plays the third game, it's crazy what he's doing, he's strong. I was not surprised to see him go out there and explode more offensively this year. At the end of the day, though, he had all the hype in the world a few years ago when Josh Burke, when he was with the Montreal Warriors, tearing down the scene there. Bryce Pickford, sure, he's a year older, but he was undisputed in the top point producer for his WHL team. He was the top goal scorer in the league as a defenseman. He does that. He's on base for 50 goals this week. What are the workshops? It's really something that we're really used to think about this. So what timing, puck speed, offensive zone loading, great new defenseman, Bryce Pickford, and what he could provide the Montreal Canadiens season 2. And what we didn't do it this year for us season.
Minnesota's in transition, and they'll dump it in. Picked up along the boards by Drury. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes it to the front.
Man, I'm so excited to finally get the game with the boys again. Feels like it's been forever.
It has been a while. These past few months have really flown by. Don getting shot on live television, the absolute chaos that unfolded afterwards.
Yeah, that feeling it like it. Not to mention when he finally got that home, Joe immediately dropped out and Kamala replaced him on the campaign trail.
And even the blame though, the man can hardly control his own bodily function, let alone run the country.
No, I agree. He's been overdue on retirement for like at least 10 years. I just hope he's doing okay, now that he essentially has zero obligations in the world. You'd think he'd be in the Discord more, but I've barely spoken to him.
From what Boris told me, since Bill has been killing though, I guess he's been spending a lot of time relaxing in their hot tubs. He said he's also been getting into bird watching recently, but with how close to elementary school they're playing, I'm not sure if it's the birds really watching.
Oh, that's great. Regardless, I'm glad he's finally getting a chance to enjoy his twilight years without having the stress of running the country. There's no way that second time, and even less that Kamala was going to be able to either. I'd never let him have the satisfaction hearing me say this, but I think Donald was pretty obviously the shooter for this election.
Yeah, hopefully prepared for the non-stop floating and flying for DC.
That's what I'm doing.
Dreddy, what are you dredging there? Today's a beautiful day, no time for dredging.
Yeah, easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to watch this country fall apart knowing you can't do anything about it anymore. Hello, Donald.
What's up, Johnny?
Not just Johnny anymore, right? Come on, let's hear you guys say it. And where is that narcoleptic freak Joe? I especially want to hear him say it.
Really? Right out the gate it is? But do you want me to call you master too?
Whoa, settle down, Barry. I never said that. I just want you to address me by my rightful title that I worked my ass off to earn back after it was stolen from me by the Biden crime family.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Worked your ass off. You were up against Colonel Harris, and for Joe, you did a huge favor of dropping out. It's not like you had much competition out of it.
Hell, even Baran said earlier he thought you were a shoe.
You weren't supposed to tell him that, asshole.
Don't worry, Rob. I knew you felt that way. And as much as I appreciate it, still, it was no walk in the park. I was on like a million podcasts. I went on Joe Rogan's podcast, Dr. Phil, the Nelford, that 6'8" Ross gave me one of those cyber trucks. And I was even on that Paul Kid podcast, the one that's in the WWE.
Isn't that the guy that got banned from Japan?
Yeah, after we finished recording, they were like asking me if I could work out some kind of deal to get him unbanned. It was pretty funny, actually.
So what, you sat in some rooms and yapped with some dudes who blew smoke up your ass? That's not exactly synonymous with hard work.
Obviously, that's not all I did. I even worked with my beloved Golden Arches to prove my patriotism. And believe me, it was a lot more difficult than you'd expect. Put the price in the bag. Yep, Biden's economy has got old Donnie working at Mickey D's. Come on, dude. Stop pissing in the middle of the drive-thru. We have a bathroom inside. Yeah, I'm telling you, Alicia and Garrett are totally sleeping together. Think about it. They always take their breaks at the same time.
Hey, Donald, you're doing an awesome job out there so far. Unfortunately, I have to run. Gotta take my daughter to ballet class. So I'll be leaving you in the capable hands of my assistant manager. But I'm sure you guys will get along great.
All right, Ruby. Looks like you're stuck with old Eric for the rest of the day. Get ready to start doing twice the work for obvious reasons. No, it can't be. You're the guy who put me in this wheelchair. You can't be the new trainee. Please, God, no. Anyone but you.
Just my luck, this little has-been hotel free transfers to the one McDonald's I decide to work at. Listen, Eric, do I need to put the beat down on you again?
Security! Security! The new hire is threatening my life.
Oh, let me go. You're not going
Donald, you worked here for one day. None of that stuff happened.
Wrong. That last part actually did happen.
Sounds like you'll have a pretty lucrative career at Waffle House after you get impeached again.
That's hilarious. I was just going to say that. That place is like a modern Colosseum.
Whatever. I am not going to get impeached. It's not like I'm just going to do multiple cryptocurrency pump and dumps or start a trade war by tariffing our closest trade partners or rename landmarks for no reason or anything stupid like that.
Yeah, or create a special branch of the government for your non-elected buddy Elon Musk to pretend like he's part of the team.
True. After I found out the truth about his Diablo Path of Exile accounts, I had to cut the guy loose. Just can't be homies with a fake gamer. Joe's the only exception.
The only exception for what, Donald? Joe, what the fuck is wrong with your mic? My mic? Nothing. At least I don't think so.
Well, that's a load of baloney. Because it sounds like you're underwater.
Oh, I'm on the Hello Kitty laptop. The mic probably isn't that good in here. I just got out of the hot tub, so I'm laying in bed in my room. Of course, Spy and good children having births today? Yeah, there was a pretty cute flock earlier at about 11. I think they call it recess. But enough of that. What were you saying, Johnny? I'm the exception to what?
The exception to me not being friends with fake gamers.
What? I am not a fake gamer. If anything, you're the fake gamer for using a mod menu in Black Ops 4 to get a billion to Boolean plasma. Yeah, Donald, you fake gamer, you. How dare you do something so preposterous?
You're not innocent either, Barry. I can hear the shit-eating grin through your microphone.
Yeah, I'm the only real gamer in this group.
All right, I forgot I did that, and we got to play those Chaos Theater maps soon. But first, now that we're online, it's time to play Call of the Dead. What do you say, Mr. President?
There we go. I'd say you're damn right.
Oh, yeah, congrats on the presidency, man. I honestly forgot about the whole thing after I dropped out, but I kind of assumed when Kamala never called me up to come on her victory tour that she lost. Did you see the dress Jill wore when she went out to vote?
Oh, I saw it. It was a lovely shade of MAGA red. Definitely not sending a message or anything, even though her vote will obviously be canceled out by Barack, who we all know was forced to vote against me by his husband.
See, normally I would say that I'd rather vote for Kanye West than you at a time like this. But nowadays I don't think that's true anymore. Can we just stop talking about who voted for who and just play? You got what you wished for years now. Give me what you wished these last few excruciating months for.
Oh, don't give Donald any time to revel in victory or embarrassing explode for having to wait a couple extra minutes to play.
All right, enough pulling down. Everyone go to my party.
It's so good. I'm excited for that. This one.
Your pants, Dad. Just be a one.
Exactly. It's classic zombies.
And not to mention the map itself is amazing too.
Yeah, one other zombie game lets you play as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Who aren't playing that, by the way?
See, I would say Misty better, but if I did, Joe would take that as me defending transit, and that's just not going to happen. So I'll let you have that one.
Oh, finally, my game loads in. Oh, who's this big zombie? I'm going to shoot him.
No, Joe, don't.
Yep, so that one's coming.
What the heck? Why is he so strong? It's round one, and my knife won't kill him.
Joe, that's not a zombie. That's George. Haven't you ever played Home of the Dead before?
It's been zombie challenge. It's not zombie. Ross just said it's George.
How can that be George? I thought George was playing as Buffy the Vampire or whatever he said.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that's George Romero, not George Bush, idiot.
I don't know who that is.
George Romero, the godfather of the zombie film genre, the creator of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead, some of the most influential zombie movies of all time. You're seriously telling me you have no idea who that is?
Nope, no idea. Did he make Shaun of the Dead? That was a good one.
No, but George Romero did inspire the film, and he actually liked it so much that he gave Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright cameos in his movie Land of the Dead.
Hey, that's actually a good movie. It's got Dennis Hopper in it, who played Bowser in the original Super Mario Bros. Movie from the 90s.
Oh, come on,
A lot of people actually say that character is a parody of me, but I never saw it.
Congrats, Donald. There's a parody of you in one of the worst video game movies of all time.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous considering it's a parody of the other Super Mario Bros. The Seth Rogen weed smoking gorilla named Donkey Kong.
Please that movie that serious? I just got trouble twice while I was trying to type this zombie.
You let you sleepy George. Hey, Donald, you just so far by.
Took a bit control, and like that insurance, gotta get those revised. And actually, I heard you have a dam right now today.
Damn it. Okay, hold on.
No shot there, turn it down, means your game immediately goes down.
I got stun locked by George's roar. The zombie windmill game. You literally have it down too, so that makes you gay as well.
Yeah.
Donald, come on, man. Why did you grab the max ammo before you revived me?
Well, I need to focus so I can kill the zombies around you and revive you, ungrateful ass.
Okay, that's fair, and I do appreciate it. But now I'm stuck with no ammo whatsoever.
You can always buy the M14.
Or you can buy the Olympia, like me.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. I guess I'll rock the M14 for now, but we need to get that box open so we can get the VR11 and the scavenger. Oh, hell yeah, a kaboom! Totally picking that up.
I'm opening the barriers down, standing up. Can someone open the one up to the top of the lighthouse? I think that's where the box is.
Yeah, I'm hitting it right now, and this stupid thing gave me the crossbow. Do I look like Daryl from The Walking Dead to you?
You know, it's funny you say that because Joe is actually playing as the actor who played Daryl's brother in The Walking Dead, Merle, played by the ghost Michael Rooker, of course.
Are you just going to do this like the whole time?
Do what?
I don't know, nerd out over every little thing in this map?
Well, I mean, it is Call of the Dead. This map is an ode to zombie films and cinema as a whole. Oh, this got the VR11. But anyway, back to what I was saying. With an absolutely star-studded cast, of course I'm going to nerd out a little.
To be honest, I'd gladly take George having a nerd boner for Sarah Michelle Gellar over Joe creeping on Samantha any day.
That's actually a distance.
I dread his antics when we get to know.
Right.
Oh shit, I just got the ray gun. Let's go.
Congrats, Barry. Now you're the leader of the Ray Gun Boys Club.
Also,